Is breakfast almost ready, Mom? I'm so hungry I could eat my hard hat.
I'd hold off on eating your hard hat, since I made you something special.
Radish loaf, my favorite!
Yay! Oh! Huh? The Pod Squad signal!
Pod Squad, time for action.
Daisy Wheel, Spike, I'm at the farm with a pickle of a problem, and I need the Pod Squad's help.
We're on our way. Sorry to eat and run, but Flex needs our help.
Off you go.
Yahooza!
Oh!
Pod Squad, time for action.
Everybody get moving! Everybody do it! Everybody get moving! Everybody do it! Rocket! Let's get to it! Everybody get moving! Everybody do it! Guys, over here! I have to show you something. Huh? What is it, Flex? Look! Look at those little baby radishes! Aw, they're adorable! But shouldn't they be in the ground? They had to be removed from the field so they wouldn't crowd the other radishes as they grow. But now there's no room for them.
So you took them?
I couldn't just leave them. I want them to grow up big and strong. And delicious. The radishes might not just be for eating, Flex. Doozers use radishes in all sorts of different ways.
Maybe when they're big, they'll be made into Doozer sticks and used to build something awesome.
Not if they don't get a chance to grow up. Look, there's one for each of us. I'm gonna call mine Radishetta.
We need to look after these radishes and find them a new home.
Isn't there somewhere else on the farm we can plant them? I don't think so, and I'll show you why. Hi, Flex's Grandma and Grandpa. We're here to learn everything there is to learn about radishes.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. You're just in time to see one being harvested.
Whoa! What kind of machine is that?
That's a radish harvester.
It's so big!
It has to be, because radishes are big too.
See, they're positioning the harvester over the top of the radish, and they'll use the big clamp to pull it up.
But where's the radish? I don't see it.
That's because it's underground.
Huh?
We're surrounded by radishes.
The green leaves and stems that you see are the radishes. But the tasty part that we eat is mostly underground, where it grows. Jumping June bugs! Look at that!
That radish is ginormous! No wonder you need so much space.
Is there anywhere on the farm where we can plant some baby radishes?
We'd love to help, but right now we're rotating 5 crops and we used all our fields.
So there's no more room?
Oh, I'm sorry, Daisy Wheel.
That's what I thought.
It's all right, Flex. All we need to do is find a new place with lots of room to plant our radishes.
It's time to explore Doozer Creek. Yay! Don't worry, Radishetta. We'll find you a nice place to grow up real soon. I hope you're right. Radishes can't survive long without food and water. Where to first?
I know just the place. Let's go!
Spike, you brought us to the Doozer Depot? Do we need supplies?
Nope, we're here for this.
Huh?
Look how much room there is. We can plant the radishes here, and they'll have lots of room to grow.
Well, it is big enough, but I don't think the soil's right for radishes. It is kind of dry.
And rocky.
And dusty. This is no place for little radishetta to grow.
But now we're right back where we started.
Wait a second. I think I have an idea where we can take them.
wrapped your radish in a blanket?
Of course. I don't want her to catch a cold. And her name is Radishetta.
Right, sorry, Radishetta.
Molly, why are we at your house? Did you forget something?
Nope. Look, we can plant the radishes here. It's definitely big enough. And the soil is nice and moist. It's perfect.
Well, it is big enough, and the soil is good, but it's in the shade.
So, what's wrong with the shade?
Plants need more than food and water to grow. They also need sunlight.
So this spot won't work either?
Sorry, Daisy Wheel.
Fiddleheads! The poor radishes must be getting thirsty and hungry by now.
We need to find these radishes someplace to grow, and soon. We need to find a spot with enough space, moist soil, and plenty of sun.
But we've been all over Doozer Creek looking and haven't found a spot that works.
Why don't we go to the Doozarium and visit Professor Gimbal? Maybe he'll be able to help.
Don't worry, Radishetta. We'll think of something.
Hi, Professor Gimbal.
Hey, Pod Squad!
You're stacking blocks? Fun! Can we play?
Of course! But I'm not stacking blocks. I'm using them to help design a house that goes up instead of out.
Why would you want a house that does that?
If a house stretched up to the sky, then many Doozers would be able to live there. And it would take up only a tiny bit of space on the ground.
Plus, you get to live in the clouds.
Well, I'm not sure it would reach quite that high. Now, is there something I can help you Doozers with?
I found some baby radishes at the farm that had been pulled from the field, and we've been trying to find a place to plant them.
Everywhere's either too small, too rocky, or too shady.
Oh, I see. Oh, what a puzzling predicament. You know, this might make a nice radish house instead.
Hold your hard hats. You're saying maybe we don't need as much space as we thought, because we can make our radish garden go up instead of out.
Would it work? Could the radishes live there?
Well, it would take care of the space problem and the sun problem.
But we'd still have to find the right kind of soil, since plants need soil.
Actually, they don't need soil. They need food and water. They just get it from the soil.
Then maybe we can build a garden without soil.
What you're talking about is a hydroponic garden. It's just like a regular garden, but instead of soil, a hydroponic garden uses water with plant food dissolved into it.
A hydroponic garden? Radishetta will love it.
That's it. We're going to build a hydroponic garden. All right, Pod Squad, let's get to it and do it. Everybody lend a hand. Everybody lend a hand. Everybody lend a hand. Everybody lend a hand. Hi, Flex. Hi, Molly.
Good morning, Pod Squad. I take it you're here to check on your radishes?
That's right. How are they doing?
Oh, they're doing just fine. See for yourself.
Yay! Wow! He's right. I think Radishetta is even bigger.
Hey!
Hello, Pod Squad.
Hello.
Grandma, Grandpa, you came!
Of course we came. We couldn't wait to see this hydroponic garden that you and your friends built.
Isn't it something?
Well, I think it's fantastic.
Well, now, how did you ever think of it?
Well, when we were looking for a place to plant the radishes, we couldn't find a place with enough space.
And the right soil.
And the right light. But that's when we came up with the idea of building it up instead of out. Just like Professor Gimbal's tall building design.
Well, I think it's wonderful. Would the Pod Squad be interested in helping Grandpa and I build one on the farm?
Yahooza! We'd love to! We did it! It's done!